It's 100. I got 106% gains so far. Like I said, it was 400 before, but so I'm doing pretty good. Better than most investments I've ever done. So
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what you do for a living?
yeah, I'm an engineer. I do RF engineering, antenna engineering. I'm still working too, so it's taking a lot of time working, trying to come home and catch up on investments. But I wanted to do this because 401k and everything. So I've been diversifying my investment, gold and silver and crypto too. So I heard about this program, thought I'd take it. So I'm doing pretty good so far, even though it's been, the market's been down. I'm 100 and right now 106% ahead. I was 400% ahead in December, November. I should have put it into an LP or safe coin at the time, but I was just learning, so. But anyway, have the knowledge for next time, to once it goes to the top out, put it in a safe coin, and then once it goes back up, put it back in, be able to move quicker, so. But anyway, I'm just learning the ropes right now and trying to get on the LP pools, the vaults, which is a better idea, that we have insurance. So I'm involved in 3 different pools right now. Yeah, so I'm trying to catch up in the market update. So so far so good. It's 100. I got 106% gains so far. Like I said, it was 400 before, but so I'm doing pretty good. Better than most investments I've ever done. So.
What made you want to get into decentralized finance specifically?
Oh, my friends they're all into crypto the last 5 years. They've been talking about it, different things like XRP and different investments. So they're studying that. So I started getting into that. So I bought a bunch at 40 about 4 years ago in a dollar. So just through friends, my friends are really studying it. They're techies, from Silicon Valley, so they're really into that. So I'm a Silicon Valley guy too. So they kind of got me into it, and then I heard about this program here. I figured I'd take it a step higher to see what other options are to invest. So it seemed to turn out pretty good so far.
How has Decentralized Masters delivered on the promises that were made to you initially?
Really good. Actually, the course, like Dr. Crypto, he's actually a really good teacher. It reminds me of taking a class at Stanford University or so it's really professionally well done because I take online classes from Stanford, and he's a good teacher. It's college level, definitely, and he takes his time. He's understanding. He's patient, step by step. He's good at explaining things too. So I like those videos a lot. You're a lot of help too, trying to help me.
What are your thoughts on decentralized finance as an investment vehicle for the future?
I think it's the way to go. I've been telling people at work about it too, and so they're looking into it. I think people don't trust the government current fiat currency anymore, so people are going into I think Bitcoin started it years ago. Yeah, so a lot of people are getting into it. I think it's a wave of the future. Like I say, it's volatile, but you guys teach you how to take your gains and put in a safe harbor like USDC, USDT. It may not be a big gain, but at least you're not losing money. You may be 5-10% on your money, so it's safe, once you have your gains.
How has Decentralized Masters impacted your ability to sift through the noise and differing opinions in the crypto space?
I think it's emotional, like Tam was saying. Even my friends say that too. Just hold fast, don't panic. It's volatility. It's going to happen. In fact, take this opportunity to buy more when it's down. Even though it's scary. But I think a lot of it, like they're saying, is true. It's emotional. You just got to get away from that emotional need to sell it just to recover your money when it's actually the best opportunity out there.
Would you say your investment into Decentralized Masters has been worth it from a monetary perspective?
Yeah, it's a little expensive, but I think the knowledge you gain from it's like I said, like if you could take a class in Berkeley or a university or Stanford, it's going to cost you $8,000 or a semester for a 3-unit class. So I figure it's about the same amount. So it's definitely worth the investment because you get a lot of insight from professionals who've been doing this for 8 years, 10 years, right, from the beginning. So they know the ropes.
What would you say to someone who is thinking about joining Decentralized Masters or getting into the decentralized finance space in general?
Oh, yeah, it's worth it. I mean, unless you want to lose your money because we're in uncertain times with, the tariffs and everything and the dollar and the debt and the US dollar, right? So you can go onto any crypto and it's its own dollar. You don't have to depend on the fiat. So it'll probably replace it in the future. At least the Bitcoin people talk about that. I watch the Bitcoin podcasts all the time about that. They're talking, who cares if the inflation, we got Bitcoin, you're fine. you can still trade and buy things at the store with Bitcoin. So it's becoming more and more, more commonplace. Just getting ahead of the curve, right?
Would you recommend Decentralized Masters to someone who's thinking about joining?
Yeah, I think it's worth it. There's a lot of new ones out there I notice on the internet trying to copy what you guys are doing, but you guys are, which is nice, is the original investors are like yourself and Tan, and they have their credentials, right? The top credentials in investing. So they're not no bullshitter, they're the real thing. So I think it's definitely worth the money. Yeah.